What up, what up?
It's your girl, Chrissy.
I'm Brianna, and welcome to the first episode of Straight Up.
Alright, listen. Can we talk about the Australian boy first?
Okay.
Because, you just explain since you sent me the article first.
Well, I was at work, and one of my coworkers showed me a video of a young Australian boy, and he was just in tears, crying because he was getting bullied. His mum, that's what they say in Australia, was recording him, and he didn't really want to be recorded, but she did it to like shed light on bullying and the effects of bullying. And like, I was really hurt. Like, it was just so sad. He was like scratching himself and saying he wanted to die and begging his mom to buy a rope. And I was like really tearing up.
Okay, see, I didn't watch the whole video.
See, it was horrible.
I only saw where he was like, he want to stab himself in the heart.
Yes. It was bad.
I have a lot of thoughts. Okay. I'm like right in the middle.
Right.
Okay. It's weird seeing a mother record her child crying and not comforting the child.
Especially with that scenario.
Yes.
Yeah.
But it seemed like maybe this is happening every day. I'm just tired. I don't know what else to do. Right. Me wrapping my arms around him is just not cutting it anymore. You know? So this is why I'm recording.
Okay. It's still weird.
It is. But now people saying he's not a child.
Yeah, he's supposed to be like this 18-year-old money man. He like be wearing Gucci dressed.
Yeah, so why are people sending him money? He got money. He got design on me. That's on him, baby. I'm just saying.
Yeah,
he got money.
I have no clue.
Like what?
So that brings the question. Like, do you feel like? Because this is my thought process. Let's rewind. This is my thought process. So in the beginning, I'm like, oh, that's horrible. Oh, she's shedding light. Right. But now that this other stuff has come to light about him being like 18 and having all this money, now I'm thinking like, dude, this was a trick. Like, people are using social media to scam people.
Yeah, that's all the time.
But it's just so unfortunate that. So this is the thing. We don't really even know.
No, we don't know if it's a scam, if it's real.
If it is a scam, that's like horrible. Like, it's the worst thing you could ever do.
When I found out it may have been a scam, I laughed. It was funny to me.
I was upset because I shed tears. I was like really praying for him, like, oh, like comfort him. I don't know. It was just making me upset that I shared tears and it could potentially be a scam.
I went on his Instagram. And okay, listen. Just because you stand next to the number 18 doesn't mean you just jump to that number. Okay?
No.
I get it. But all of his pictures, all of the captions was edited a day ago. Pictures from a long time ago. Like, so if it was his 18th birthday party, well, he edited the caption to, it's my friend's 18th birthday party.
Yeah, no. So that's what he was doing. That's what it said. My friend's 18.
Well, I don't know what it said before that, but yeah.
Well, why is a 9-year-old friends with an 18-year-old is the question too. And y'all, I know dwarfism is a thing, and they look similar, but do they look that much alike? These are questions that need to be answered.
Maybe when you can't connect with your own peers,
okay,
you tend to connect with the people who are open enough. And those people maybe tend to be older.
So then this is my issue. See, I'm going into like a whole different thing. So like, just because we look alike or we have like the same, I don't want to call it a disability.
I mean, I think it is.
Okay, well, we have the same disability and we look alike. I feel like I'm still 18. So mentally, like, being friends with a 9-year-old is just not going to be like something that I would think that.
Oh, I don't think the other person was a dwarf or a little person.
Oh God. Okay, so now that's even like a bigger thing. Like, why is this grown, regular 18-year-old kid just hanging out with a 9-year-old?
Because maybe he's 18, or maybe it was his 18th birthday.
Maybe. See, it's just so many questions. I'm just
yeah, that's tough.
It's very tough. It's hard.
Bullying is real.
It
but
is.
Y'all, you gotta teach your kids to not bully, but how to rib.
Well, I feel like that could be what it is, though, and I just feel like so that brings the question: do you think these kids are soft?
Okay, okay, people, we had ribbon sessions back in the day. Ribbon sessions, all people in it are, we signed the letter. We all are in
like an imaginary
contract. We are all ribbing each other.
Yeah. And you just, it's low blows, whatever, anything goes.
It is bullying when the other person doesn't respond, but that's what I mean. The things I got made fun of for, dark skin,
deep voice.
My mom, first you have to laugh at yourself. The minute you get sad, oh, we are on you. Now it's even more funny. But once you laugh at yourself, it's not funny.
Or just pull an 8 Mile. Like, I'm going to talk about myself before you can talk about me.
Exactly.
But that's why I said, do you feel like the kids are softer? Because this isn't like the first. I've heard of other like small kids like actually committing suicide. And I'm just like, Jesus, that's like horrible.
I don't know if kids are getting softer, or maybe we just being more aware of it now.
Maybe. I don't know.
Like
it's
with the social media.
And social media is
like how people like, oh, everybody's gay now, and it's kind of like, well, no, you're maybe now
you're just
aware
curious.
Of it.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know.
Move on from the Australian book.
Oh,
next on the list?
Next.
I wrote it down. Can we talk about Dwayne Wade?
Sure. Why, let's divulge.
Okay. There's a lot.
It's a very...
Okay, one, he came out. Dwayne Wade's child came out as gay, and then said, I'm not gay, I'm transgender, right? Or I'm a girl.
Yes.
Dwayne Wade's child, you know what I'm saying? Do what you do. I don't know about this whole publicity. I think it's just too...
It's a lot.
Yeah.
Everything is just a lot.
Why does he have to keep talking about it?
Yeah, I don't know.
I mean, maybe for other people, I guess, who's going through it.
But why is he the poster child? And he's like, she is like, how old is she? 12?
12.
Then it's like, okay, this is my whole thing about it. At 12, you don't even know who you really are.
That's true.
Like, it's okay to be like, oh, I think I like, or I like this. No, I like that. Or I feel like this. I mean, if I was the same person that I was at 12, I would still be wearing jeans with basketball shorts over them and like do-rags and looking like Tupac's little sister.
I have a picture.
Yeah, it's horrible. Please don't go find it and put that on. Please, no, I shouldn't even say anything.
Yeah, I mean,
it's just like you. I mean, I wasn't the same at 5 than I was at 12, than I was at 18, than I am now. It's like you just evolve. So I just feel like him. I mean, he could feel that way now. She could feel that way now. But him, like Dwayne Wade, going public with it and just like to continuously talk about it.
Maybe she gave him the okay to. I don't know.
Maybe, but now it's a lot of pressure. I feel like because so she feels like this at 12. And then at 16, what if it's not the same feeling? I feel like now because you're out there.
They're open enough to support this, they're open enough to go back to. Yeah. Okay, so Zaya, she's a girl.
Yes.
The way that she dresses, my 12-year-old girl could not be wearing no crop top.
No.
Like, those things just are inappropriate for your age. Like, just take away the gay transgender thing. Like,
Yes.
The little shorts that she had on at the Pride Fest.
No.
Like, no, you
it
are
be
just
to the
too
extreme.
young.
Yeah. It's
and
like
people be looking. It's child predators, man. People creepy.
But I think that's where a disconnect comes because I guess maybe he doesn't know, Dwayne Wade doesn't know that that's like not appropriate for the age. Like, I don't know. Maybe he just don't know that. Maybe he's just trying to be so open.
Okay, yeah.
That it's like, okay, I'm gonna let you express yourself.
Yeah, because he did say Zaya's our leader, and I ain't gonna lie.
How do you let a 12-year-old lead you?
Yeah.
Like,
I didn't like that part.
You know.
Like, that's why you're the parent.
Yeah, we have a lot of that, though. Like, these parents, like, want to be friends and not actually parents.
That's tough, because I was friends with my mom.
Yeah. I mean, to a certain extent, but I'm sure that when it was time to be a parent.
Yeah, but sometimes it was confusing.
Yeah.
Sometimes. But
see, I didn't get there until I was older. Like, my mom used to always, I ain't your friend. I ain't one of your friends. I was like, got it. We're not friends. So now that when she tries to be my friend, it's kind of weird.
I used to tell my mom she was my best friend, like, for about 10 years. She used to always say no.
It's kind of like, no.
But now she, like, she see it, she accepts it. I don't know.
Now it's different.
She's like, yeah, I guess we are best friends. I mean,
that's cool.
Sorry.
I mean, it's just.
I mean, do you feel like you're going to be Savannah's friend? Are you Savannah's friend?
Yes, to a certain extent.
So if she said, because how old is Savannah?
Savannah's 5.
Okay. So right now, just on a whim, she said, I'm a boy. You just. And then next week she said it. And then next month, every day that month, she said it.
I correct her. She says stuff like that. I just correct it and we move forward. I mean, because me personally, I look at it different. I just feel like it's about surroundings. Now, that if she really truly believed that and grow, that's fine. But me personally, you can do all the extra stuff when you get 18. But I'm not gonna allow you to, because as long as you're living in my house under my roof, I'm gonna try to keep rein on the things that, like, because if I just let her do anything or whatever she wants to do, it's just like a free for all. Like, that's not being a parent to me. Parenting is leading and guiding. Even though she feels that way, I'm still gonna lead her and guide her, and I'm not gonna just let her be like, okay, I feel this way, and I'm just gonna go. And I'm just going to be like, okay, well, this was my plan, or this is how I was going to guide you, but now I'm just going to go that way too.
Yeah, because if she's gay, she's going to be gay.
It's regardless. Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
So, I just feel like it comes down to parenting, what you allow people to see. I'm a firm believer that it's just too much of it exposed now. It just bothers me that kids are 4 and 5 and 6 saying that, and it's just like, you really don't even know who you are.
I will say this. I have seen a little boy or a little kid where I felt like he probably gonna be gay when he grows up.
No, there's no doubt. I feel like people are attracted to who they're attracted to. I'm sure that you can think people have like memories
if she
back
was a boy
then,
and you could see it early. Like, are you still gonna try to steer it, or like if it's just so obvious? Like,
I wouldn't encourage it. Like, oh, you want to wear this? Oh, you want me to paint your room pink? Like, I'm not gonna encourage it, but if I see it, I just see it, and it's just like, hey, it is what it is. Like,
yeah, dude, we should have been timing this
so
we could know how long. Because we was trying to do. I don't even know what time we started.
I don't either.
What time did this? I mean, it's only been 9. Well, I can't see because even with my glasses,
I can't see that. What time is it? Hold on. If I go up close, you better edit that out. Where is 9? It's been 19.
You figure it took us maybe 4 minutes to start
to do the intro.
Okay.
I got a feeling that you're gonna have me in there looking all old like a mama.
I'm not. Okay, so all that, the bullying, everything you saying is just too much of it everywhere.
I think it is. I think that everything, social media and the media in general, like when you think about it back in the day, we had flip phones, we had to pay for internet, like we could barely send text messages for free.
This is true.
You know, and so things came to us slower. Like it was still kind of fast, but it's been slower. Like now everything is so instant. Everybody got a voice. And I just feel like a lot of times people's voices aren't even their voices. Like if I see you share something and you had like a negative connotation to it, I might share it and with that same negative effect. It's like it's being passed down.
Well, really, everyone's timeline is like curated to the things that you like. So, of course, if I'm like pro-Trump, my timeline is going to be full of people who think the same. So then I'm going to feel like, oh, everybody's thinking that way. Mm-hmm. I don't know.
So you almost kind of like jump on the bandwagon.
Yeah.
But like people are a little bit, I feel like there's a few people who will go against the grain, or on certain subjects they will go against the grain. But majority of the time, if they're sharing something, it's going to be like what the majority. Because people are doing it for likes and shares, you know? So if I know that all my timeline are Trump supporters and I don't agree with something that he did or an article that's being shared, I'm going to either not post it or not comment on it. Or if I do post it or comment, it's going to be something that they can agree with so they can like and share and like and like and like and like and like.
Okay, so with all this stuff, then, like you said, do you feel like social media should have an age requirement?
Honestly, I kind of do. I do feel like social media should have an age requirement because it's too. No, okay.
What's the age?
I don't know. That's a good one. I don't know the age. I definitely don't feel like 12 and 11 and 10 and under should be.
No, we weren't on. Well, we didn't have social media, but
we had like Black Planet and PAX. And that was a whole different thing. I felt like I was on there way before I was supposed to be. Like I had to lie about my age.
Everybody lied and said you was 14 because that was the real age of a teenager. 13 isn't a real. No. 14 is the real deal.
Like we had to lie about our age to even get on. Like we was doing math. Like, well, I was born in 80.
Right, 87.
Right, 88. So
I mean,
I do feel like that because I mean nowadays it's like 5 and 6 year olds with phones, iPhones, like, and if they had, you know, it's easy for them to just create anything, you know. Oh, I'm gonna create. We did it. We were like,
we were coding,
yes. Like making pages.
We were,
and we weren't even supposed to be on. Like,
I wish had we known
Black Planet,
MySpace.
Yeah, like
it started.
It was just. It's just going so fast. The world is just moving too fast. And I feel like social media plays a part. Like, I feel like we didn't even know about committing suicide at 10.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean people weren't doing it.
Exactly, but it wasn't exposed to us.
But that's how white people feel about police killing black people. They weren't doing it back. It's like they were.
But they just didn't know about it.
It can be good and bad.
It can be. If people use it for the right reasons, then of course.
Excuse me.
If people use it for the right reasons, I feel like yes, but a lot of times people use it for negativity.
I mean, you right.
Like people recorded, an accident happened right there, and people just I ain't gonna call 911, but I'm about to.
I ain't gonna lie with
like
you, man.
For what?
Listen,
you be doing it.
I do. You just assume that someone else has already called.
First, at least call first. I mean, I'm a look.
Right. I mean, I don't just be like recording random car accidents. Like if it's like super bad, I'm like, oh my god.
Oh yeah, that's cool.
Anything crazy happen, like, the first thing I could be in a tornado. Yeah, take it out. If I'm gonna die,
you gotta have footage.
Yeah, man.
But that's different. You went to school for like film, so like that's just what you love to do.
I don't even want to get on that.
Okay. It's all right. I went to school for something completely different too.
Y'all can have that degree back, okay?
You know,
you can have it.
Listen, kids, figure out what you want to do before you make any decision. Like before you go to school, just kind of take the time and just figure out what you want to do. Save yourself some money. Okay. Trade schools are a thing.
Man, people sleep on them, man.
Yeah, no, like trade schools are a thing.
Okay, just wait. Backtrack. Social media first, because I just feel like that do play a part in your mental health. Because
it does.
Everybody just putting their best foot forward. No one is putting a bad picture. You know, for every good picture, there's like 20 bad ones, but no one's putting those up.
I had
see everyone. They're doing good. Yeah. The next person, they're doing good. Oh, you know, and then you looking like
mental health is real. Wellness, take care of yourself. I just deleted my social media accounts, and I feel like free. Like I don't know what's going on, and I don't really care. Like I'm just living for me, doing what I want to do.
Live in the moment.
Yeah.
Good for you.
Yeah. I mean, I still watch the news.
Yeah, you definitely getting your news slow. You don't know what's going on.
I have no clue.
The news is like 2 weeks behind social media.
Yeah.
They be sharing old videos. Okay, but back to what you were saying with the colleges.
Oh, yeah. Trade school is a thing. People don't go to community colleges. People don't pick up trades. I feel like it wasn't talked about a lot. When we were in school, it was like 4-year colleges. That's it. It's like,
it was like you did trade schools because you couldn't get in
exactly
college.
Like, oh, your grades are horrible. Yeah. Like, you can't, it's a junior college. Like, no. Like, because you could be...
But they should teach that stuff in school.
In school, yeah.
Like, financial plan. Like, man, that's what matters, bro. Mm-hmm. Like, I ain't using history.
No.
Unless you just trying to be a scientist, like an engineer or something. I honestly feel like you really don't need school unless you're trying to
do like that specific. If you're going for math or all of that stuff, or being an engineer,
doctor, lawyer type stuff. I mean, going out of state though,
best decision of my life.
Definitely, hands down.
Yes.
Even if I couldn't do all 4 years there.
Yeah. It was definitely a great experience.
I feel like it definitely changed me. Opened my eyes to just different people, man. Yes. Like,
mine was people that looked like me. Being from that, we're up north. And I mean, it's a lot of people who live in Milwaukee who look like me, but they're not on the same thing that we were on.
Yeah, she went to HBCU.
I did. So I went to Tennessee State University. Shout out to y'all.
Man, shout out to Georgia State. It was, I mean, it was Atlanta, so it was a lot of
people that look like me. A lot of people who look like you. Like, that's a big plus. Like, it's very different from when I came back here and went to UWM, and I was like one of 85 students, but I was like the only one that was black.
Yeah, I definitely feel you on that. I mean, just being in film though, I was always the only girl, but definitely always the only black person.
Yeah,
I mean, it was one other black guy from time to time, but he was such a creep, bro.
Yeah,
he was such a creep. He had my number for like one project once, and then every year he would just
call you.
No, he would do like random stuff. Like one time he grabbed me out of class. I want to show you something. It was sap on the tree, like, bro. He was old, man. Like, he was just old, but he was just creepy, dude. One time, like, I'm in class, he texts me like, "I see you in the back of the class being a slacker." I'm looking around like, dude,
who is watching me?
Yeah, like, bro, you weird.
Yeah, that's kind of weird.
But yeah, if you wasn't at UWM,
yeah, we had.
That's
to have
crazy
each
how
back.
We went out of state. We were supposed to go to the same school.
We were. I don't know what happened.
I don't even think I applied to Tennessee State.
Why not? See, this is what I'm saying.
I don't know what happened.
Ain't loyal.
Listen, I applied to University of Memphis.
Oh, okay. I think I was scared of Memphis back then.
It was Georgia State's dorms that got me. That's all I saw.
Because definitely the HBCU dorms.
I couldn't live like that.
Like, you know, it was an experience.
Oh,
but
yeah.
I was kind of scared. It's just kind of real ran down. But it's okay. You know, the experience was worth it. I met a good friend, a lifelong friend.
That's what's up.
Yeah. My roommate. Who I was terrified. Okay, did you look up your roommate? You had roommates.
Yeah, I had
like
three
a suite,
roommates.
Right?
3 black girls and a white girl.
Okay. I don't know. That was culture shock to the white girl.
I think it really was. And we tried to really make sure that she didn't feel too overwhelmed about it. And it was 3 Christians, 2 heavy Christians, and she didn't believe in God. So man.
They did a funny job of picking that.
Listen, we really tried to make her feel comfortable.
Yeah.
Because when we was waiting for like Obama and stuff, she was in the back room. She wasn't really.
She didn't really care.
I mean, I think it probably was just probably didn't vote for him, so it was like, you know,
it was definitely a celebration.
But it was she thought I was ghetto. She told me once that I was ghetto, and
she said that.
Yeah, I mean, you know, she didn't know, and I wanted to be the black person that you could come to if you have any questions instead of.
I don't feel like you're ghetto,
right?
Yeah,
but I'm like. Maybe you don't say that to other black people because, you know, a ghetto person.
It would have probably knocked you out by now.
You know, so just, you know, watch out.
Yeah.
But listen, college was, go out of state.
Great. You should definitely go out of state.
I cried for the first 2 weeks.
I definitely was depressed. I think I did. It was 2 weeks too. It was like freshman week. We started like a week before like the rest of the school came. And my roommate was just like, oh, I'm finna go. And I'm going to be in all these activities. And I was just like literally in the bed like. It was just horrible.
That's funny. See, all my family, it was family week and family day. So everybody had family. And I had moved in a week early because of my cousin's wedding. So my family wasn't there because they already helped me move in. So I was just like.
You be feeling it. You definitely get homesick. But it's worth it.
I was watching Set It Off in the part where they brought I miss my mom.
I know.
Listening to all the old voicemails.
I had a collage of pictures. It was just horrible right above my bed.
I did too. Yeah. I did too. Man, that was, you right.
Yeah.
Best decision.
Best decision. You should. I feel like it's a good decision anyway. Even if it's not an HBCU, just leave. Like, because you've been here for all your life. Like, just go.
If you're going to go to school.
Yeah, and venture out.
Just leave.
I mean, even if it is a junior college or a trade school, still leave. I mean, you never know. It opens doors.
Yeah. Open your eyes and see the light. Open your eyes. Your future's bright.
I never know what she's singing half the time.
I just made it up.
Oh, okay.
Bruh.
I'm like, I don't know what this song is. I'm just going to throw in some hand motion.
I appreciate the camaraderie.
Yes, you know.
Did I use that word right?
Yes. Girl, you know, she thought you was ghetto. She don't think I am.
I'm trying to use bigger words.
Me too. Okay, so speaking of bigger words.
Yeah. I want to get my TI on. He be saying a lot to say
expeditiously. Nothing, like, oh, okay. You just said a whole bunch of words and I got to look up.
I really don't like him lately.
Why?
He is chauvinistic the right word? Like, just his thoughts and how he dealt with the whole his daughter thing and just with Tiny, like just the way he thinks, like,
well,
his explanations, he really be saying a lot to say nothing.
Well, you were saying, because he said he checked her, like he would go to her doctor's appointment and have them report back to her if she was
like, do you watch Red Table Talk?
I have watched the Red Table Talk with him and Tiny.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I do watch it.
Just, I don't know. He just is, like when Tiny wanted to go on tour, right? She felt like you had, I put my career on pause to raise the kids. Mm-hmm. You had your time to blow up. Now it's time for me
It's time for her.
And he like, you ain't going on tour with the baby. You gonna have to keep waiting. And
well, yeah.
And that is like, I went on, I had Zanique when I was on tour. Like, I did it before.
You.
Yeah, and
pretty
like,
much.
Well, why can't you put your career on pause like I did? Since you don't want the baby to go on tour, then you stay at home.
Right, because he feels like that's a woman.
Yeah. And speaking of the whole women thing, DeVal and Kadeem, did you see the whole... Okay, somebody had asked them about, like, how do you share the load, like, the man and woman? Like, who doing the dishes, whatever, because she feel like she do everything.
Yes.
And DeVal was saying, I don't mind doing those things for you. As a man, I know I don't mind taking out the garbage, you know, like, as a man. But if I were to say, as a woman, you need to make my dinner. He's like, I can't say those things. But y'all can say them.
This is true.
That is true.
But I don't say... I get his point, but I don't say stuff like that.
But it is true.
It is true. Like, you need to take the garbage out, or you need to go get my car washed, or you. This is true. And I try to not have the double standards, because if I don't want David to say stuff to me like that, I just try not to do that. Because technically, you got 2 hands, you got 2 feet, and you could take your garbage out.
This is true.
You can take the garbage out. If you want the garbage out so bad, you could take it out. Like, I know that, because it's the thing, when we're talking about breaking down and not having gender roles.
She's married, by the way.
Yes.
I'm not.
It's okay. But I just feel like in a relationship, when you talk about not having gender roles, like, oh, just because I'm a woman don't mean I cook. Like, there are some men out there who will be Chef Boyardee out here.
This is true.
And you probably can't cook nothing but noodles.
I feel like people look at marriage as like it has to be this way. And you just got to do what works for you.
Yes. I feel like relationships in general.
Yeah.
Because what worked in my relationship when I was dating or courting, my grandma calls it courting. That's like so old. When I was dating, what worked for me might not have worked for you. Like,
that's true.
It's different things that people can deal with.
Because people talk about if a woman go to work all the time and the man staying at home, or they'll go in on him, but maybe that work for them.
Yeah.
Maybe she can't stay at home. Mentally, that just don't work for her. Maybe she has to work.
I mean, what if they're able to make more money financially?
Right, but works because of what she does versus what he does.
And to have balance, he's good, he cooks, he's good with the kids, and maybe he stays home.
Right, maybe his job only paying daycare, so you might as well just stay home and you
exactly. Like, so, I mean, it's what works. But DeVal does have a good point. And what did Kadeem say about that?
I mean, what we saying, that's true. Yeah, like, and she was just sitting there
she
like...
said, and? Oh, like, and? I'm still on saying.
I mean...
Oh, no. Huh?
Listen, it's double standards everywhere. The whole
it is.
Raising boys and girls, like...
Yeah, a lot of the things...
Dudes be happy, go get you some, son. Gotta protect my daughter. Like, but I thought you just sent your son. Like,
I think that's tricky, because I think that me as a woman... I know that the things that Savannah could potentially be going through, because I've experienced that. So I'm probably going to be more understanding for her, and I'll be having those serious conversations. But if I have a son, I'm going to be like, no, not this nappy hair girl. I don't want her. Nope. Nope. Ain't nobody, nope. I don't want to hear it.
I ain't going to lie.
Nope.
Mothers are super overprotective of their sons.
Yeah. And I just feel like that's what I'm saying.
No one is really gonna be good enough.
No.
Honestly.
And just like the same way for the dad and the daughter. It's like the son, it's like, well, I know when I was 12 or 13, I was hitting draws. Go out there and get that son. It's like, dude, no, you was like too young to
But they do that in school, like where they only enforce the dress code for the female. Like, no spaghetti straps because you might be a distraction. Teach your son to pay attention. Like, why do I have to like cover up everything? Like,
I mean, you probably should have, because you got a lot. You probably would have distracted me too. Like, dang, I'd have been sad. Like,
honestly, it don't matter what I wear.
Yeah, exactly.
My cleavage comes up to my nose.
Exactly.
My voice going out.
It's all right. It's not raspy. We're gonna be twins. That's what my twin, my voice twin.
Let's wrap this up.
That was a good.
I feel like that was a good first episode.
That was a good.
It was. I'm excited to do another one.
Yes, me too.
We should do like every other Saturday.
Yeah.
Or whenever this hot news.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, I'm gonna get us some shirts. We're gonna get it. We're gonna get it popping straight up.
Period.